Hey guys, welcome to 2016. Sorry, it's been a while guys, and I know this is a very overdue video because we're already, on the 11th of January in 2016, and I'm just now doing a reflections video of 2015. But I thought I'd do it anyway because 2015 was one hell of a year. So, excuse me if I look at my tablet here because there's a lot of stuff that happened in 2015 and I can't keep track of all of it in my head. But first off, this is an update video, but I thought I'd talk about 2015 first. It was a great year. I did a podcast back on Exclusive Triforce, which was our first attempt at a gaming channel with my friends. Back at the end of 2013, it was New Year's, and I did a podcast. I said, I'm not really looking forward to 2014. I'm looking forward to 2015, and I really meant that. And there, of course, because of Star Wars, right? I'm like, yes, absolutely. That was half of 2015, but. In all seriousness, we had some great movies, of course, Star Wars, Mad Max. I had never seen a Mad Max, and that was great to see. Ex Machina, great, a look at AI. I feel like that would actually, how it would happen if it really was, that was created. That was a great movie. We had Avengers Age of Ultron, which I totally forgot came out last year. I felt like so long ago now when that came out. I didn't see Inside Out, but I know it was great. I saw The Martian, great space movie. It had a lot of cool science and stuff in it that actually was legitimate. I encourage you to go watch the game theorists or the film theorists on their film theory channel about that, and it was pretty cool. For now, I'm just going to talk about the movies I've seen. I know there's other great ones. I saw Furious 7. I feel like I've never been I love the Fast and Furious movies, and I haven't seen all of them, but I saw that one, and it was almost like Mission Impossible meets Fast and Furious. And it wasn't like the original ones, but it was really good, really good. Just because of all the action and stuff, it's supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be this serious, gritty movie. It knows what it is, and that's kind of why I like it. Ant-Man. Holy cow. Definitely the funniest Marvel movie I've seen. There was so many good jokes and everything in that. That was a great movie. Also, The Kingsman. The Kingsman was in my top 3 of the movies that came out last year. Star Wars, The Kingsman. Those were great movies. The Kingsman, it was so funny. It took that I wanted when I was describing it, I said it's it was something like Spy Kids meets James Bond. I said something meets James Bond, but it was a hilarious movie. Speaking of James Bond, Spectre came out. Great, awesome James Bond, classic. It harked back to the old Sean Connery James Bonds, with the original villains, Blofeld was in it, and you got the Scar in it. Great setup for the next movie if they have one. It was really cool though. A couple quick ones here: The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2. And lastly, I really mean to see The Crazy Eights. I really need to see that one. So next off, I was revealed to something new in 2015 that I actually totally forgot that I could be into. I'd always knew it was there for a while, and my friend introduced me to a show, and I'm deep into it now. Well, I'd say I'm a casual watcher. But I'm going to stop jumping around it. I like anime now, and this year I really, started actually watching multiple shows. So my friend Max introduced me to Sword Art Online, and holy cow, great introduction to anime in general, and it's a show. I loved it. It's not a good anime, as some would say, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, I watched Sword Art Online, Akame ga Kill, Sword Art Online 2, Gurren Lagann, Excel World, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Psychopaths, Puella Magi Madoka Magica, Gargantia, Shaman King, Punchline, and Danmachi. Otherwise known as Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? So that was what I watched in 2015. And once again, I'm a casual watcher. And I'll get to some of that later in this video about what I'm thinking about that type of stuff. But next off is basically all the games that came out in 2015. It's weird because YouTubers and reviewers are not impressed with this year's games, but people I know around and I hear in the hallways and stuff, they like a lot of the games that came out this year. But yeah, we had Halo 5, Battlefront, the new Tomb Raider game. I really liked that. It's underrated, I feel. It's really awesome. It's my favorite game of 2015 probably. The Witcher 3 came out last year. Won Best Game of the Year at the Video Game Awards, and I think it deserved it. I really need to continue playing it. I have it. I need to keep playing it. What else came out last year? If I didn't already say, I already said Battlefront. Destiny, The Taken King was a great expansion. A lot of great games. I'm excited for this year's games, but I don't really think we're going to hit that arc like that we got last year, because that was a shitload of games that came out. That was a lot of games, and this is the first year where I bought all of them. Well, most of them anyway. But yeah, and my friends forced me to get Black Ops 3, which actually did have a pretty decent story when I played the whole thing. Same with all the other. I loved Halo 5 story. I did a Let's Play on that. What else? I'm trying to think of other games. I don't want to forget other games that came out last year because there were so many. But yeah, if I didn't state it, I probably just forgot it. There are some really other games that are probably really good other games that I probably forgot to state here too. But right now I'm playing Mirror's Edge. I don't know, since the Steam sale happened, I just decided to pick it up because I always wanted to play it. Apparently it came out in 2008, which I was not aware of, but it still looks really good. I'm having fun playing that right now. And I plan to play a game called Remember Me after that, and plan to hopefully do more of The Witcher, and so on. Now, down to the update stuff. So, welcome to 2016 of uploads. Now, first off, I'm sorry we didn't get a single short out over the break. And I want to emphasize that is not just my fault. Making these shorts requires teamwork, everybody collaborating together, cooperation, and it just didn't work out this break with people having planned stuff, the weather. We had these 3 days of awful rain that just flooded roads. It's the worst flooding I've ever seen in my state. And so that did not work out for us, and we tried to film our big short on the first day of that. And it did not work out well.
Okay.
Hey guys, quiet.
Okay, you say C Haben S.
I know what it says!
Hey! And we're live!
See how it is?
I wanted to record our own type of video game battle show type of thing, and my friends just didn't feel like doing it at all, and so on. So it didn't work out. I'm happy to make these things, but I mean, everybody needs to want to do it and have their full 100% participation. And it's hard to do. We're all very busy people. We all have jobs. I'm really sorry about that. I know there's not that many people of you who will care about that anyway, or you watch this. But Yeah, like, I'm sorry about that. So I plan to do a couple new series on my channel. So going back to what I was saying before, I'm going to start reviewing the anime shows that I watch. Starting with Don Machi, and then I'm watching a show right now, and I'm gonna have a show planned after that. Also, I'm going to start doing video game reviews. I'm going to do a review of every of those new games that came out at the later end of last year that I have played. I'm going to do reviews of those. And what else am I going to do? Also, I'm going to start working on How Star Wars Could Have Gone Part 3 here soon, because we basically really can't film an outdoor short until like June, until it gets warm again, and it's going to be frozen here for the next couple months. And we had a really weird really mild winter up till like after Christmas, which was interesting. But we'll see how shorts go. The same with the stop motion. If it happens, it happens. I'd like to release the stop motion before or on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Because that would mark a year since my last big stop motion, which was the trailer for the Episode 7 movie, the second Force Awakens trailer. So that one was, I was very proud of it, and I hope to continue what I learned from it in a bigger scale stop motion that would be the length, hopefully, of the last one, because I really like it to be like a short action film, like, almost, and I really want it to be cinematic, and I really want to get it right, guys. So that would be the only stop motion that I'd focus on right now, and I don't know what we're going to do with shorts. But I'm still going to make game videos. I'm going to make reviews, Veliblogs. I want shorts. The shorts happen when they happen. And the footage that we acquired of the short when we try to film it will come out eventually in a different video. Maybe after we record it. Maybe I'll release it tomorrow. Who knows? But we'll see what happens to the footage that we did get recorded, because we got like a third of the short done almost in that freezing rain. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. And thanks for listening to my ramblings. For how long have we been going? 16 minutes. Holy cow. Sorry about that. Yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. Please like the video down below if you did. Subscribe to VELI for all the stuff that I just talked about. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Also, I complain that the video quality is pretty bad because I have every light on in here and it's just doing nothing.